So 1 month ago, I started to hear all these people on the internet talk about intermittent fasting and its crazy benefits like energy boost and improved sleep, fat loss, and I decided to give it a try and actually see if these benefits are real or not. And you'll find out in this video, so stay till the end. So what exactly is intermittent fasting? This is a type of fast when you basically don't eat for an extended period of time. Usually it's between 12 to 16 hours. So in that time you're not allowed to eat anything. You're allowed to drink water, coffee, tea, like anything you can drink, but not eat a single thing. And you can only eat in this your eating window, which is 8 to 12 hours long. And that means that you have to skip either breakfast or dinner. I decided to skip breakfast and I was only allowed to eat from 10:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. So now let's look at what I've experienced. So in the first 10 days, I didn't see much benefits because my body was still adjusting to this intermittent fasting because all my life I've been eating breakfast and my body wasn't used to just skipping breakfast, and I was feeling really hungry, especially in the mornings. So in the last hour or two of the fast, I was just always thinking about the food, how I'm going to eat and shit. And it was quite difficult. But then I found out a very useful trick. So I tricked my body that I was eating, but I was not. So I drank a lot of water, which just temporarily filled my stomach, and I wasn't feeling that hungry when I drank a lot of water. Which this is very useful because this trick got me through the end hours of this fast. And my first meal was at my school break, and I was eating much more than before because I skipped the breakfast. But honestly, it wasn't hard because I was really hungry at that time. So from day 10 to 20, I was finally getting some benefits of intermittent fasting. I wasn't feeling that hungry, first of all, because my body seemed to adapt to the new way of eating, and I started to not feel as hungry in the morning, and I've put this time in the morning when I was usually making breakfast and eating it into working. And I realized that I could work more effectively. I was more focused when I worked in the morning, when I had my stomach empty, which was like very shocking to me. And I was like fully focused on the test. I wasn't thinking about anything else. I was just doing the work. I was studying. I was doing the work for my channel. It was a nice feeling. And throughout the day, I started to notice that I was more mindful. I wasn't having this brain fog. I was more focused in school. I started to feel more fresh and more energy full. In the afternoon, after I came back from school, I was always feeling quite tired, and I was taking a nap every day before after school, after I came home and ate my lunch. But now I didn't even have the need to have a nap, which was very shocking to me, I have to be honest. This focus and mindfulness throughout the day allowed me to not waste as much time on the unimportant things like, I don't know, spending time on my phone, on the TV, procrastinating. I was actually quite productive at that time, and my workouts were very good as well. I had like this motivation to do them. And when you have this motivation for the gym, the workouts are actually quite good because you're happy to go to the gym and do stuff. And I remember that I had really good workouts in that time period. And the last 10 days of this challenge, they were like the best because I wasn't feeling hungry in the morning at all. My body had fully adapted to the new way of living and eating, and I was feeling energy full throughout my whole day. I wasn't having any crashes, and this was very good. And the one thing I noticed as well in this time period, a lot of my schoolmates got very ill, and my immune system was isn't very good, I have to say, because I'm always in this time. It's December, it's the beginning of winter. I'm always getting sick, especially when my whole class got sick and viruses and bacteria are around in the air. But this time I didn't even got very sick. I mean, for one day I was feeling quite tired and my head hurt a bit, but nothing serious, which really surprised me because some of my schoolmates were really sick for like a whole week or two. And I heard this is because I'm not like a scientist, but I've heard this, that the viruses and bacteria in your body don't get like this constant source of food because you're fasting. They don't get this and they die much faster than your like regular cells. Even cancerous cells die off because they don't get the constant supply of this food and energy which they can use to reproduce and to stay alive. This was just a brief explanation of that. So yeah, at the end of the fast, I was feeling really good, fresh, with a lot of energy, and I felt like a new me. So the benefits of intermittent fasting are really true, like the energy boost and the like improved immunity and no energy crashes. These are all true. I didn't try the fat loss one because I am on a bulk and I was on a bulk. So I ate quite a lot, so I can't tell you much about this, but I recommend you try it. Firstly, just start small and go with a 12-hour eating window, and then upgrade to the 16-hour eating window. And I want to tell you as well that it's okay if you miss 1 or 2 days. It's not the end of the world. You won't lose these benefits. It's the same with the gym. So let's say you've been going to the gym for 2 years. If you skip like 1 week, you wouldn't even see a difference in your body. So it's not the end of the world if you skip 1 or 2 days. I personally skipped some days as well, but I still got the benefits. So you don't have to try for whole month, but I would say that you try for at least 1 or 2 weeks because that's when the benefits come. They don't come before, because that's like when you go firstly to the gym. If you hit one session, you wouldn't see much progress. You start to see progress after 1 month of consistently going to the gym. And the same is this. You have to build patience with this. Don't go for like 2 days and say, oh yeah, I feel like the same as before, I don't have that much energy, blah 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 blah, and then you stop, because that doesn't have any sense. And also listen to your body and don't go beyond your capacities, because that's most important. If you feel good, if you feel fresh, do it. But if you feel something is wrong, you should avoid that. But that doesn't mean if you feel hungry that you're gonna grab a snack or something. So yeah, I definitely recommend this intermittent fasting. I'm going to use it for the rest of my life. It really changed my life in a way, and yeah, I'm definitely going to continue with it. If you want to know more about why you should make your bed, or more about self-improvement in general, go check out my channel. That's it for this video, and like and subscribe, and as always, have a good day. See you next time.